Capricorn, born December 22nd to January 19th. What can you expect for the month of September 2019? Let's tune in and find out. So, wow, okay, I'm trying to interpret this. I'm seeing a tornado just kind of go through everything and change the landscape, but it changes it for the better. So it makes everything sparkly and new. But I just see this tornado going, and it's almost like it's mowing down this field. But what it's replaced with is just shiny and sparkling and new and put together and perfect, and I have like goosebumps everywhere. So, wow. So I don't know what's coming for you Capricorns, but it's good and it's sparkly and it's new and and it you're winning. That's all I can say is you're winning. They're showing me like, if it were a competition, you win the gold. So, wow, it's a good month. It's going to be a good month to be a Capricorn. All right, well, let's look a little deeper at this and let's look into romantic relationships. So for those of you that are coupled in love, let's see what's in store for those of you that are a couple for the month. You're actually going to make time for each other this month, and not just like movie time, but real deep connecting time and real joining of the hearts and just really deepen your connection that you haven't had in a long time. And I also feel like with that, there's also some releasing of old patterns. Maybe you're moving into some therapy together. Maybe you're doing some romantic cleansing or healing. But maybe you're attending an event. But I just feel like there's whatever it is, whether you're going to couples therapy or you're going to a long weekend seminar or you're reading a book, but there's some work that you're doing on yourselves and in the relationship that really deepen the relationship. And if you've been on the fence about doing something, maybe you should take this as the sign that you should jump in and go ahead and do it, because this is a really good month for healing and for reconnecting, reunification, and just so much joy. Really good. So really powerful. And I feel like it's for the whole month, and especially that new moon in Virgo, August 30th. That next 10 days is just golden for your relationship. Really golden. And there might be a black mark in there along the way, which is when you're kind of dealing with some tough stuff. But and whether that's personally or whether it's as a couple, you get through it and are stronger for it. So it's good. Okay, for those of you that are single Capricorns interested in romance, let's see what's in store for you. So you're going to have to move, for some of you, you're going to have to move out of your disappointment or frustration, and that's why I'm saying there's some healing available for you in that first week of September, whether it's a book you read or something that you do that just kind of heals your heart and make amends with yourself, and not beating yourself up or being too hard on yourself, because Capricorns can do that. You guys are just you can be intense with yourself, and so you want to forgive yourself and move forward, because if you do, there's a lot of opportunity in September to feel loved, to be loved, and find a good partner. And I also feel like you don't have to rush into doing it. It's like the first step is just being open to it. Now, if some of you have already ahead of this and have already done some healing and you're open to having a romantic relationship, around the 14th, there's a full moon in Pisces. Really good opportunity for you to meet somebody new or go on a first date and have it really be great. They may be somebody a little more sensitive, so keep that in mind, and that's okay. And Capricorns, we know, even though you guys look tough on the outside, you're also sensitive on the inside. So Capricorns are a very intuitive sign, and you'll just know, like it's that knowing. Oh, I know there might be something here. Well, this month there actually might be something there, but you just kind of have to move yourself out of disappointment, or this is never going to happen for me, or whatever the conversation or the storyline has been, so that this new experience can happen, because it can. Okay, let's look at money and career for Capricorns. So there may be some adjustment with your Capricorn, with your money, Caps. It may be like one door is closing, but a whole nother opportunity opens up. So if you've recently had just a job shift, or you've been downsized, or somebody's kind of cut their time in half with you, and you're feeling kind of like that pinch. In September, there's this whole new opening and it's not a small opening, it's a big opening. So like you can't miss it. It's a big opening that happens with just new opportunity and fun and creativity and unexpected things. It reminds me of those, like I always used to think of people who go to work for Google, right? Like from that one movie where you just saw like, that's a dream job, all the different things that they would do for you. And, the jobs where you can bring your kids to work, or you can bring your dog at work, or you can, oh, here, have a couple tickets to this, game or that thing. It's like a dream job. So there's so many benefits that come in with this new opportunity. I can't even tell you. So it's really good. So just look for, there's new beginnings. If something is closing, there's something new coming open. Just keep moving forward. Do what's in front of you, and that door will just open. That career door will automatically open. But there's big shifts in the career this month. They're good shifts, and guys say I see nothing but gold and sparkly. So can't go wrong with that. Let's look at your health for Capricorns. May have some stomach things going on. It feels more emotional than actually real problems. It feels more around, could be digestion. It could be anything from an allergy that's starting to come up, to parasites, to just emotional stuck energy. And it doesn't feel anything demonic like, cancer or something like that. It feels something more rudimentary that you can handle, that you can fix, eating bad food, that sort of thing. So just go easy on your digestive system this month. Just be careful of, be mindful. I don't want to say be careful, but just be mindful. If you know that, oh, this gives me stomach cramps, don't eat it. If you know green pepper gives you heartburn, stay away from it. It's like just being mindful of your health, because I feel like this is one of those months where sometimes you can get away with it. Well, this month you can't. So it's like that. So just avoid it. All right, let's see if there's any surprises for you Capricorns this month. Yeah, just the new beginning. It's an unexpected new beginning. It's a whirlwind, unexpected adventures, new relationships, new connections, and an excitement. And it feels like starting over, and starting over in the best way possible. Not starting over like you've lost your ass and, oh my God, I've got to start over. Not that. It's like, wow, we're where we're at, and now we're going there. It's like that. It's like you already have this kind of great life, or whatever, and it's opening to new beginnings and new enjoyment with new friends too. I also feel like there's new friends, but it's so much fun, but there's a theme of work with it too. So it might be that you end up, being the boss's favorite, and he takes you on his private jet. I mean, stuff like this. It's just like unimaginable, right? Stuff you don't normally think about. It's like stuff that you see in the movies. It's like that kind of big unexpected surprise. And it could even be that you could be interviewed, or your face could be on the cover of something. It could even be your local paper. But you're a celebrity in your own right. Like there's good things that are happening for you in your circles, and then you're being pulled out of your circle to a bigger pond. So, and it's good. And you're a big fish in that pond too. So it's not like, the old saying, you move to a big pond, you're a little fish. Like who you're running with, or the opportunity, or the door that's open for you, is a big door, big opportunity. And they see you as themselves. So you're one of them. So you're doing something right. And I think that's what's a surprise is like, what? Like, how did I get here? How did this happen? You know, it's some, I don't even know if you can write this or you can even think about how great this energy is. It's really unusual, really powerful. It sort of feels like a once in a lifetime kind of trajectory, like this may not happen again kind of energy for you. And so just write it, capitalize it, trust it. Don't be afraid of it. Don't be afraid of the change. If you're being asked to move from one city to another city or one country to another country, you need to say yes and go. You just do. There's so much good things that can come from this that it's like I said, it's kind of like once in a lifetime, and it's not forever either. Like it feels like it does feel like there's a ending point to this job or this opportunity. It might be 2 to 3 years, and then it moves into something else. Okay, so it's not forever. What this change is, I feel like you have it for about 3 years max, and then it morphs into something else. So, all right, guys, enjoy. This, by the way, also Rosh Hashanah, the Jewish New Year, is happening the eve of September 29th, and for that 48 hours. And that's really a time where you can better yourself, use your creative energies, and move forward in the world for change. It creates an energy for your next 12 months. So it makes sense to me that there's a lot of movement happening here in September for you, because this is not about you being Jewish. This is about the energy in the cosmos. This is about the energy that's available for everybody. And so it's at the end of September 29th, that energy. So I encourage you to find a way to connect, or find a way to meditate, or to pray, or to open the door to one. Just, very early on, my guides always used to tell me that if you want to be more in touch with us, with God, right? What there is to do is to work on yourself. And when you work on yourself, more doors open. So the more work that you can do on yourself, having more self-awareness, having more understanding about our idiosyncrasies, our nuances that aren't so pretty, that aren't so great, and we correct those, more doors open. So that's part of what that is about correcting ourselves, changing ourselves, and opening the door to what's next. Right? And next year will then really open up for you well, I feel like it's happening in September, right? And that's just at the end of the month where you'll have an opportunity to even expand it even further. All right, Capricorns, have an amazing month. I'm so excited for all my Capricorn friends. I look forward to connecting with you again next month. Please send me a note. Write in comments below, share it with your friends. I want to hear about your month. I want to hear the great things that are happening for you. And I look forward to seeing you all again next month. Have a great month, everybody.